Hey folks, I'm Vainglory, and this is part 22 of my Bretonnia campaign in Total War Warhammer. So, as you can see, we've got a Warriors of Chaos army in Curon, and we're chasing that down with the Fey Enchantress and Chilfroy Beast Scourge. Luen's army is over here in Gorcel. They occupied the settlement last turn, repopulated it, so I think they lost about 800 men to the settlement. So that's going to sit for a couple of turns while it rebuilds. So what I'm going to do right now is see if we can deal with this army. Okay, so it looks like the Fey Enchantress can't actually get in because the river's in the way. So what I'll do then, I'm going to move Fey Enchantress up to here, so within reinforcement range from from Curon. I'll do the same with Chilfroy's army on the other side. Move him to here,
taking my leave.
And obviously they can still get past either direction, but hoping to herd them into a position where I can attack them, or even maybe drive them into the sea. So we'll leave that there for the moment. Luen's army staying put. Down here we have Alberic, who's heading for Bilbali.
Very well, I go.
I'll try and get him into that settlement just because of the control situation. That will slow down the deterioration slightly. But they probably will rise up, and if I lose the settlement, I'll lose it eventually. I'm not too concerned about that. So I think that's us for now. Don't have much money to spend, so I'm going to move on, see what happens with this army. Okay, so they did go into the sea. Okay, Nestalia are back at Bilbali. And Varg are pushing forward. The Wood Elves are building quite the confederation now. So actually, let me see. Carcassonne. How did it get that bad? I could have sworn. Oh, I suppose because the QS army's been there. Let's venerate the lady. Takes us back to stable state. And do I want to build anything here? I don't know that I need the additional garrison. Languille. It's not great. Those extra few units aren't going to make a huge amount of difference. So I might go for the tap rune to improve control. I think I'll do that for now. And this army's taken to the sea. So what I'm going to do then is let's take the Fey Enchantress
I will come to your aid.
And get her back over this direction. And Chilfroy, I want you to shadow that army. Just move a bit midway.
I go thither.
And may as well encamp.
Now, yes.
So if they come round in this direction, we can intercept. If they head back over this, we're not too far away. So I'm just going to, I think, just use Chilfroy's army to shadow them and deal with them when they make landfall. Luen staying put for now, almost fully replenished. After next turn they'll be practically there. This army here shouldn't be too much of a problem to deal with once they're recovered. And I'm not sure whether this army will actually come towards us. Probably will. And the Empire, you still have this army down here in Nuln? Yeah, but I suppose you're being attacked now by the Crooked Moon. Okay. So, I'm going to move on again. So that army does look like it's there. Looks like they're going to converge in Gorcel.
Do you bring news from the mountain realms?
Military access, I'm okay with that. It's not an issue. Okay, so they failed to damage the buildings in Gorcel. An unusually bountiful harvest has left us with a rare and excessive surplus. This can be distributed immediately or stored for the future. If we distribute it now, we get minus 20% for all buildings. If we keep it for the future, we get plus 20 growth. So we don't have a lot of cash. We're on negative income because of raiding. So I'm not going to be doing any building for a while. So store the surplus. And we'll take the additional growth. And we need to do something about the raiding. Okay, let's come down here. You managed to make it into the settlement.
The time for talk is over. Make your
How
demands.
about a non-aggression pact? Probably not. It was worth a try. Might get there in a turn or two. Or perhaps it will stay as it is. Okay, never mind. This army over here. I'm not sure if it's going to actually continue into through our lands, but we'll deal with that if it does. Shelfroy
Armored in faith.
back to normal
If
stance
you insist.
and come over just to
Striking
here.
out.
Oh, now this is a fatal mistake, my lad.
Yes,
So Fey Enchantress,
you have the favor of the
even
fair.
with normal mode, yep, she can get into range. So if I bring her in to here,
I shall go.
and then
Champion of the
Luwen's
League.
army is in good enough condition to come out and assault them.
For glory.
They run away, and we go after them,
Hold true.
and it should be a straightforward victory. I wonder, should I actually just auto-resolve this one? I think I'll auto-resolve this time. And they shouldn't be able to run because they've already retreated. So take leadership, and they are done. And the best of it is, Luen can return to
I
Gorcel
ride.
and get the extra replenishment. Okay. So let's just check how things in Curon. Yeah, we're on. Well, actually, I'm just thinking that I misread that the last time. I thought it was at minus 77. So everywhere is okay. Then Paraval 43 going down, and the Stalia is It's going to take quite a few turns before that rebels. Just wondering about Paravon. Is it worth not collecting tax there? I think I'll leave them collecting tax for now. Let's move on to the next turn. Okay, the Empire. Join war against the Crooked Moon. No, we'll concentrate on the Warriors of Chaos and the Varg and the Scaling if they appear. So we'll deal with these guys. You fight your own petty wars there. So I do not want to accept. There we go, got it right this time. Okay, so the Warriors of Chaos seem to be backtracking. Again, an attempt to damage the buildings in Gorcel has failed. Careless hunting. This hunting season has been one of uncommonly high volume. Nobles simply cannot get enough of the game. Whilst this has kept the aristocracy appeased, farms and villages have felt the pinch. So we get plus 20 leadership for the next 10 turns, but minus 15 growth. So I'm glad that I took the plus 20 growth the last turn. So the Stallions are still raiding in Bilbali. And we have raiding in Cunel.
The Empire.
Okay. I thought that... Just want to double check the...
Your man gods and dubious masters have...
So if this is an Empire faction, if they describe themselves as an Empire faction, I guess they don't. It's just the... When you clicked on them there and it said the Empire, I thought, well, the Empire factions are supposed to have a plus 50 bonus because of the research. The Confederating or the Uniting of Bretonnia. Anyway, never mind that. So this army could be heading for Marienburg. This army up here is going to be a bit of a nuisance, I think. So I'm going to bring Llewellyn's army down just actually into the coast. Just to there and encamp.
I assent to your orders.
I'm thinking about with the Fey Enchantress.
The lady gives you her blessing.
If we move her
Ever onward.
so she can get down to there, and that'll probably prevent them from heading towards Marienburg. If they come up here, then she can nip back across there into reinforcing position.
Do you know who I am?
Shelfroy, I'm not going to go charging up there.
Glory awaits.
I'll just move incrementally towards them, because I've got a feeling they're going to take off again rather than stay put. And I think that'll do us for now. What is this here? Battle she's out. So that's the old quest battle. Okay, let's move on. Yeah. So where are they heading for? Are they just looking to draw me away from Gorcel? I don't think the AI is that smart. Hidden statue. On his travels, a knight, by happenstance, has stumbled upon a statue of the lady, forged of solid gold. Many in the court suggest we bring it back to the city as a monument. but locals near the forest say it protects them from dark forces. What shall we do? Do we want plus 15 melee attack, plus 15% weapon strength, or plus 15 leadership, plus 15 defense? I think for the infantry, I use them more as a defensive force, so I think I'm going to leave it and get additional leadership and melee defense. Raiding in Bilbali and Paravon. Now, she can definitely catch him.
Done.
King of Bretonnia.
King Luen, you
fool.
can't quite catch him. You can get close enough to reinforce. So that's what we'll do.
Making my way.
And the
I
Faint
protect
Chantress
Bretonnia.
can lead the attack.
Winds rise.
Okay, we'll fight this one since we had to resolve the last battle. Yep, okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm just thinking of the last battle where we ended up with the sort of one army being too far out of the fight. So this time I'm not going to try any sort of pincer or sandwich movement. I'm going to check and see where our reinforcements are coming in. Over here. Okay, so we'll set these guys up. I don't like this big valley in front of them, but what can you do? So I set you guys here. Two groups, as you'd expect. Swap these guys over again. And stretch them out a bit further. I think we'll leave them there. I'm going to pull the archers back behind them rather than move these guys forward. Faint Chantress, stay in there. Blessed Trebuchet. Blessed Field Trebuchet. Okay, so it's not going to hit them right from the off, but I like it sort of been in between the two armies. And that leaves us with our cav. So we have armoured and shielded living saints anti-infantry, armoured and shielded anti-infantry, armoured and shielded anti-large. Yep, so I suppose they've got some large units. Right, so I'm going to have you guys here in the sort of flank defence. Stick you guys in like this. Okay, so I think I'll go with that. Don't shoot it well. Do be in guard mode. Okay, so let's start the battle. They're staying put for now, which is fine. Once we have the second army in position, then we'll start to be offensive if they haven't moved. They are repositioning now that this army's appeared. So I'm going to pause and get this one organised. So again, just have you as one group. if you line up like that for now. Similar sort of setup with these guys as the other army. And again, pull you out in front. Group up. You set up there. You guys, I think I'm going to actually set them in here rather than on the flank. Okay, let's move on again. So you run, you run, you run, you run. Pegasus Knights. I forgot about the Pegasus Knights. You guys come over here. Field Trebuchet. In fact, both Field Trebuchet. You set up there. Right, so they're coming forward now. Let's get some shots in on them. There's Pegasus Knights, get them up here.
Knights of the Iron! Knights of Bretonnia! Peasant woman! Oi! Protect Bretonnia! Ready for battle! Leg it! Full team! Battle ready! Righteous fury!
Yeah, let's get some of our own. Oh, I just remember I'm pulling these guys back. Right in. Pop your abilities. You're going to attack somebody. When you get into them.
Bretonnia. Ready for battle. Look forth, Gyra. Honor her.
Fiend Chantress.
Awaken my vengeful brothers.
Immediately! Peasant bowman! Bowman! With haste! By the lady! Release!
Okay. Pegasus Knights, you come up here.
Peasant bowman, fire! Clearance! We are ready!
The true heart shall prevail. My lady brought me your enchantress.
The lion! Very well! On to glory!
Okay, you guys get over here, get a charge going.
Armed and ready! Battle pilgrims!
Sorceress.
Squires!
Yes.
Ready for order! Hold man! Quick now!
You require magic.
King Luan Leoker!
Okay, not the best of battles, but it was a victory in the end.
It shall be done! The lion's will!
I think I'm just going to end this now. So Cav have made their charge in here. Too many units for me to keep control of. Really struggle with that. A decisive victory still though. Lost 788 men for taking out only 544 of theirs. And we've lost one battle pilgrims it looks like. Almost one of the Cav too. Just from that free enchantress's army. Okay, so take the extra leadership. Yep, one gone. Luen's lost one of his archer units almost, and again another 2 Cav. Badly beaten. So take leadership. He runs off. Gained quite a few things there.
Fée enchantress.
So let's have a look at this. Yeah, I want to get up towards these spells up here, so I'll take that. And Gambler's Armour. No, okay. So let's just quickly check down here. I don't want to lose
I hear
those 6
the
men,
winds.
so combine them. Everything else looks like it'll be okay, and we'll go and finish these guys off.
Rise.
Just auto resolve.
I am called for.
Okay.
You seek the lady.
And then just move back in towards Marienburg.
Onwards in her name.
The lady's chosen.
Move Luen back a bit further as well.
Do you know who I am?
Just
Very
pop over
well, I
here,
go.
keep an eye on that army, and that will do us for this turn. Run up a bit over time. So I'm going to put a cut in, and we'll pick it up again next part. So hope you've enjoyed this. Please comment and rate in the video, and subscribe if you enjoy the series, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.